Macklemore, Same Love on CKBW. Now, it's rare for me to have guests on my weekend show. It's very rare indeed. Actually, I think this is the first time, but I'm more than happy to welcome a cool band, a band that I've played with before, a band that I enjoy, Dirt Stache. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello. It's going good. How are you guys doing?
Doing fantastic.
Not too bad.
Doing fantastic. So I thought we'd start at the very beginning. We're going to talk about the name Dirt Stache. Well, first of all, for people who don't know what a Dirt Stache is, how elegantly can you both describe what a Dirt Stache is so people can get the reference?
It is the dirtiest, most disgusting looking mustache you can possibly think of.
So, like, why?
Well said.
I think so too. I think that really sums it up. I think I have one right now, actually.
Yeah, I'm working on one too, actually.
Billy, you're fine. You're clean shaven. Okay, so I have a question for why Dirt Stache? Why are you guys calling your band Dirt Stache? Where did that come from?
Well, this band originally started off as a joke, and we were only getting the band together to play for an event called Benstock, and there was no plan to really record any CDs or do anything like that. And then we started writing more music than what we thought we would, and we were like, hey, let's just run with this and let's see how far we can actually go with this drum and bass obnoxious project. So then after Benstock, we decided to continue on and keep doing our thing.
Cool. So we're going to play one of your tunes coming up here in a second, but to prepare people for what they're about to hear, like what can you say about your sound? Like how would you define it? Or is there like a particular genre that it might fit into, or is it kind of just up in the air right now?
Well, mostly we're more or less a metal band, but we have a lot of influences with blues and jazz and disco even. So it's a mixture of a lot of different genres, and it's just really weird.
It's like a hodgepodge of things.
Yeah, there you go. Hodgepodge.
So how long have you guys been a group right now? Like how long have you been together?
We're working on year 2 right now.
Working on year 2. And you have, am I correct saying you have 2 CDs out currently?
That is correct.
Okay. Well, we're going to play one of your songs right now. It's called Rain on Your Parade. Tell us a little bit about this song. What is special about this song?
Well, this song, we actually, the name Rain on Your Parade comes from the Canada Day parade being rained out. I guess the
that has happened.
Bridgewater Exhibition.
Yeah, Bridgewater Exhibition. It was that parade, so that was the inspiration for the name. But this song was particularly cool because a big thing with us is we like to collaborate with other musicians and try to make it more of like a community project.
Okay.
So I was able to get in touch with one of my old friends from way back in the day who's actually a professional musician and doing his thing, Chris Richards, and he came into the studio one day and said, I'm going to put a guitar solo over that. So, of course, Billy and I were like, yeah, we want you to come in and do that. So he came in and he put you'll hear this crazy face melter of a solo on it, and that's all Chris. And then the rest is just drum and bass awesomeness.
Cool, man. Well, let's get to it. Here's Rain on Your Parade featuring Chris Richards. It's Dirt Stache on CKBW. It's Dirt Stache, Rain on Your Parade, featuring Chris Richards on CKBW. And I have Dirt Stache live in the studio. Very exciting. You guys haven't done this before. This is the first time doing a radio interview.
The very first.
And have you, because James, you're also in another band, formerly known as First of All, now Dockyard Boxer. Have you guys been on Jonathan's show before?
No, not yet, but we're actually in the process of releasing an album, so we'll be in contact with him once that goes down.
Sweet, man. Just double pumped it. You know, you got Dirt Stache on, and you're talking about your other group.
Yeah, so, I have to rep my boys.
So a question for you. Like, we were talking earlier about, I just said it, we were just talking, like, while the song was playing, about the word like and saying it too much as people today. I just said it. Anyway, okay. So, 2 CDs. The first one, Shed Safari?
Right.
And this new one, which it has just been released, or has it been released?
It's released on our Bandcamp. You can download a couple of the tracks. You can listen to it all, but we haven't formally released it yet.
Like, no physical copies as of yet. So what's it called?
It's called Doeskin.
All right. So what can you tell me about this album? What's the process? Like, did you guys have all these songs written when you went in, or was it kind of a discovery process? How long did it take you? Yeah, tell me a little bit about the process here.
Well, it probably took us, we released Shed Safari last year in August, so it took us roughly about eight months of like straight jam and try and get the stuff together. And basically our process is we go into Billy's shed. That's why the first CD was called Shed Safari, because we write everything in a shed. We just jam out a bunch of random things, and then we take out the cream of the crop from those riffs, and then we just go, all right, let's piece them together to make a kind of avant-garde sounding song. So that's kind of what we went for, and we titled the album Doeskin because, let's face it, everyone in this area loves plaid jackets. I love plaid jackets. I'm wearing a plaid jacket right now.
Yes, you are.
And
you're representing.
And that's the thing, is we tried to represent something from home, like our area where we grew up. And I just dropped that like word, which was bad. But
it's all good, man. We all say it. We all say like. So another observation I've made is that, James, your brother has a studio. So you did all this stuff at your brother's studio, which is in Conquerall Mills. It's called Conquerall Audio, right?
Yes, Conquerall Music.
Conquerall Music. So what's it like working with your brother on a project like this? Does it kind of take away your nerves in the studio environment a bit because you're working with somebody you're familiar with?
Yeah, it's very nice to work with him, because especially if emotions boil over, like if you decide that you're going to get a little angry because you can't figure out a part or something like that, you can show all that without scaring the poor sound engineer and that kind of stuff, because we've had some tense moments in there trying to figure out what sounds best and that kind of thing. So working with him makes it easy, though, because you can express yourself to the full degree that you need to, and he's very easygoing and just a great guy to work with.
Cool. All right, so we're going to take a wee bit of a break here, and I'm going to get you guys to read the forecast. You think you could do that?
I think we can handle it.
I think we can manage it.
All right, everybody stay tuned.
CKBW, the South Shore's choice for weather.
For the rest of today, we're looking at periods of rain mixed with drizzle.
With a high of 16.
Overnight, we're looking at periods of rain mixed with drizzle.
Temperature steady near 15.
Sunday, periods of rain mixed with drizzle, ending in the afternoon, then clearing.
With a high of 18.
Monday, sunny.
High of 17.
Tuesday, sunny.
High of 19.
Wednesday, showers.
High of 18.
Thursday, sunny.
High of 16.
And Friday, a mix of sun and cloud.
With a high of 15.
Oh, man, that was tight.
For weather anytime, visit ckbw.ca or call the CKBW hotline, 543-4000.
Foster the People, Pumped Up Kicks on CKBW. It's Kyle here with you, along with
Billy Hamilton
and
James Ramey
of the band
Dirt Stache.
Ooh, thanks for coming in, guys. Really appreciate that. It's nice to have company on a kind of a lonely weekend shift. So we were talking about your album, Doeskin, which is scheduled to be physically released here very soon. There's no actual date, but it is available online. You can get it on Bandcamp.
Right.
And there's a number of they're free downloads, so if people just want to get and then they can go listen. People can listen to the whole thing. Am I correct?
Correct. Yeah.
So what are the free songs? What are you giving away?
We're giving away the 2 collaborative songs that we're playing. So Rain on Your Parade is available for download. Also, Greg's song, which the song is called, which features a good friend of ours, Greg Connors. That song's available for download because we want to plug our peeps. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, he does his own spoken word thing, and he plays in a band called Small Talk.
Okay.
So we decided to get him on a track, which you'll hear in a bit here.
Awesome. So with these collaborations, were your parts written already, and then you showed them to these other people, and they added things to them, or that was the way you did it? So you didn't actually work together on it?
No, me and James and I wrote the songs as our songs, and then after they were already written, we decided, it'd be cool if we got such and such to go in on this one.
Yeah. So is there like do you guys have any plans to work differently than that? Like, would you almost prefer maybe to have like be in the same studio together in the same space creating like that? Like,
it would
all
definitely
at the same
be cool
time?
because we would get everyone's input on it rather than just us making the music.
Yeah.
But it's basically because of convenience sake. James and I would get together on our own time and we'd write the song. If we were able to get the other guys in to write the songs with us, we would have probably done it that way. But
it's a kind of a matter of time and distance too,
Right.
I guess. Yeah. So also speaking as somebody who dabbles in the duo realm of bandness, do you have any thoughts of adding any other like permanent members, or would you like to just keep it as the occasional collaboration?
Well, it's definitely something we've thought about, and we've asked people that listen to our band what they think about it, and we get a lot of mixed opinions.
Yeah.
We are definitely not against expanding our band, but from what other people have said, it's just not going to be Dirt Stache if you get a guitar player or someone else in the band. It won't be the same, but
Yeah. Understandable. Okay, so we're going to take another quick break. I'm going to get you guys to read the weather again, and then we're going to come back, and I hate to say goodbye to you guys already, but we're going to play one of your other songs.
sure thing.
All right, here we go.
CKBW, the South Shore's choice for weather.
All right, today, periods of rain mixed with drizzle.
With a high of 16,
For tomorrow, periods of rain mixed with drizzle.
temperature steady near 15.
Sunday, October 5th, periods of rain mixed with drizzle, ending afternoon, then clearing.
High of 18,
Monday, October 6th, sunny.
high of 17,
Tuesday, sunny.
high of 19,
Wednesday, showers.
high of 18,
Thursday, sunny.
high of 16,
Friday, a mix of sun and cloud.
with a high of 15.
Neo, Let Me Love You on CKBW. It's Cal here with you along with Dirt Stache, and we're running out of time, and this is breaking my heart because I want to talk to you guys and ask you a bazillion more questions. But since we don't have a lot of time, I want to touch on a few things. First of all, you guys have any gigs coming up? Where can people catch you playing next?
It'll most likely be somewheres in the city. We're currently planning like our official CD release show. We haven't hashed out all the details on that yet, but we're in the process of trying to figure that out. And you'll be able to catch any of our dates on Facebook on that thing. Like us on Facebook, Dirt Stache.
Okay. And the CD, where are people going to be able to buy this CD? Just for the people who are tuning in just now.
Conquer All Music sells our CD, so you can pick it up there, or any of our live shows, you'll be able to pick it up.
Okay. So we're going to get to a song in just a second here, but any final thoughts from you guys? Any final things you want to say before we get to the last song here?
We just want to take a time to thank some people.
Yeah, man. Go for it.
Well, for one, we'd like to thank you, Kyle Furlot, for having us into the studio here tonight.
No problem. Anytime.
Or I should say today, rather. That's kind of funny. We'd also like to thank Greg Connors and Chris Richards for collaborating with us on our release Doeskin, which we're about to officially release. We also would like to thank Nadine Sardi from Pleasantville Signs for helping us with all of our merchandising. If it wasn't for her, we'd be out a lot of money. We also like to thank Stefan from Conquer All Music for running the studio sessions to make this album happen, and also for distributing our CD. And we'd also like to thank our friends and family.
All right. Well, thank you guys again for coming in and keeping me company. It was really great to talk to you guys. Do you want to introduce this next song?
Yeah, this next song is off our new CD, Doeskin. Simply called Greg's Song. Our friend Greg Connors does some spoken word on it, so
All right.
here it is, Greg's Song.
Here we go.
One year in the making. 1 year of scraping turned digging, our backs bending but never breaking, refusing to admit defeat. Holding tight to our implements as if this was how it was meant to be. But we're 6 feet down now, and it's time to get out. I've been here so long that I'm starting to make friends with these earthworms, crawling about, claiming this stale hole to be a home. They're singing songs about pushing through darkness, as if their hollow eyes are set on something brighter. But I'm shedding the weight of this dirt now, and I already feel lighter. It's hard to recognize the sun that's been shining on your back when you've been weighed down, staring at the ground. But I'm looking up now, getting out, setting a course more parallel to the horizon. Leaving behind this false sense of security that's been fueled by doubts. See, I found purpose in something new. A part of me will always be here with you, but I found better things to do than wait around, hoping that this all works out. So whether our lives become an island in the middle of the ocean or stay a stone against the current of this stream, I'll hold fast to what I believe, and I'll never go back to drifting.
It's